It can get frustrating when you're sitting down just watching. Because me, when I'm watching, I'm not out there. I just feel that urge to get out there. But then the training staff says, "Okay, Rod, hold up." So I have to listen to them and wait. But it can get frustrating a little bit. But you just at the end of the day, you gotta, like me. I love seeing the young guys eat. So that's what fueled me.
Yeah, is there like an outlet for that urge, right? Like if you can't get out there and play, how do you get that competitive edge elsewhere in your day to day?
It's the motivation comes when you see other guys working. That's where the motivation comes from. You want to be out there with them. So at the end of the day, I like seeing the young guys eat. They give me energy. As an older guy, I'm sitting there like, dang. Last year coming up, I really want to be out there. I really want to show what I got. But at the end of the day, gotta stay patient.
Can I just ask you the difference? Like we're coming up to the 1 year that the Big Ten initially made their decision to postpone. How is this different for you guys as players as things inch towards normalcy a little bit?
Right. So when July 27th came around, I thought back to my memory. I was like, dang, I've been here for a year already. And I came in the middle of fall camp, and it's like, wow. So now it feels like a regular college experience now, coming from last year to this year.
Even though you're able to go now, Rod, are you using that mentality like with Curtis, just to try to get him up to speed as fast as you can?
Oh, Big V. Yes, sir. Shout out to Big V, man. That's 360 right there moving around. I like seeing that. I love him right there.
How are you trying? I mean, I know he started at D-line here back in the day, but are you trying to get him up to speed as fast as you can, or does it kind of click with him initially?
So, from my knowledge, he used to play D-line.
Right.
So, getting him up to speed is it's not as hard as somebody who never played it.
Right.
So as soon as he stepped in D-line, we're like, Verse, okay, here, da 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 da. Here's a play. We want him to get up to speed as quick as possible because, again, that's 360 right there. Plugging up 2 holes. So Big V take up 2 holes, and it just complementary football frees it up for the rest of us. So
Rod, we're about 3 weeks out from that, or past that youth camp that you helped over there in Champaign. Just what did you get out of that with helping the younger kids, and what did that mean to you? Just showcasing your knowledge and talents and showing the younger kids.
I love it, man. I love it. Shout out to Taylon. When he said that camp, I think I was one of the first ones to sign up for it to volunteer. So anytime I can help the kids and give back, I love doing that. And again, those young kids give energy to me. Now, it's a little hard to keep up with them sometimes when it's 150 of them, but at the end of the day, I love being there with the kids, seeing them run around. I think about once it gets to about 8 years old, that's when they start listening. 6, 7, 5, it's like, all right, cool. But at the end of the day, it's all fun, a lot of energy, and giving back to the community.
Now, this is maybe a shot in the dark, but have you repped against Julian in practice any?
I have repped a couple times against Junior, yeah.
What's he present as an offensive lineman?
That is a tall, big, athletic lineman. To see his hips move like that and his feet move like that, it's like, dang, where my height at, So I'm like, well, I can't have that height and move like that. But I think, the sky's the ceiling for Julian. He's got a lot of potential, and I'm ready to see how he comes out this season.
Are you comfortable sharing what happened last year that cut you the injury and kind of what game it was? I don't even remember when it was.
I'm comfortable with it. You live and you learn. I didn't defeat the block enough, and it just got to my ankle.
So an ankle injury?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You talk a lot about wanting to see the young guys eat. Now, is that a responsibility you wear, kind of being one of the older guys in the room? I mean, how do you approach that? I don't know what's called a weight, just that level that you have to make sure you're passing down.
Right. So for me, I want to see them eat, and it's up to me to help them learn the plays and everything. Because at the end of the day, if we're in the game and then we need to come out, I want those guys to do just as no fall off. I don't want any fall off. So I want to make sure those guys know where they're going. I want them to be able to read the running back and this and that and know where to go. So soon as one of us older guys comes out, hey, young guys, get in, go to work. Bring that energy, make them plays. We want to see you eat.
What are you seeing out of Cal? That's 345, moving pretty quickly. But we're told he's in his best shape since he's been here. And how is that kind of helping him profit out there right now?
Hey, Calvin looks good.
Yeah.
If we had a plus size model community. Dang, I said community. What in the world? Plus size model community. You put Calvin in there.
Is he somebody who you're noticing, like when you're going through this stuff, like, dang, he's making the jump. This kid's making.
I'm trying to tell you, me and Calvin tag team. I'm trying to tell you in the middle. Calvin gonna get it right.
How much more comfortable are you this year coming in, knowing what to expect, knowing how camp goes, at this level from when you train?
I'm really confident in this year. I feel like Coach Jamo has really put a lot of knowledge into my head that I didn't have before. Coach B's also put a lot of knowledge in my head that I didn't have before. So with that football IQ, I feel so much more better coming into next season. And as a D-line, we feel so much more comfortable going into next season.
How much different is what you're trying to do, scheme-wise and everything else? I know you guys aren't sharing a lot about what you're doing, sure, but how much, put that into context, how different it is of last year of what you're trying to do?
At the end of the day, I love what we're doing. And I'm ready to see what we do this season.
Sure. As far as you were making a decision to come back, how tough was that for you, if it was at all?
It wasn't really a tough decision. It was either come back to Illinois or go to the league. But
sure.
When you have an injury,
Yeah.
and you look at all the stats with it, and I wouldn't get picked here, I'd get picked there. It's like, let me give it another year, prove that I can come back from this injury.
How much of that is on your mind this year?
It's really not on my mind because when I was at South Carolina State, I broke my foot in the beginning, and I came back from that, and was a preseason FCS All-American there.
Right.
So me having an injury, I'm ready to come back. I feel like maybe I have a superpower of healing a little bit faster.
Okay.
But I'm ready to come back. The ankle is not even bothering me.
Sure. And that's the goal, though, right? I mean, is that still in the forefront of your mind that your goal is to get to that point? How much do you embrace that?
At the end of the day, nobody cares what you had before. They want to see you compete on the field.